geleira. Está lá, eu só que eu coloco aqui.
Ai, o Ourives, aquele que mora ali.
Aulas mesmo ela fazia de uma introdução e falava da cultura do hip hop, a mais da dança.
Onde é que se põe ali as Não, está bem.
Vai ela fazer o cruzamento tipo os cavalos ou passar o cruzamento certinho? São ideias, não
Sim, mas depois está aquela coisa.
Welcome back to the crude small holding. I am incredibly tired today, but we're going to go out and do some more of the stone walling, see how long I can hack at it for. But it's sun and cloud today, so it seems like a good day to lug stone around. Today we're planting Savoy cabbages. Just bought these plants from the agricultural shop. I don't bother myself, they're that cheap. And Savoy are our favourite cabbage. But first we've got to prepare the land. We've got a bucket of lime. The land hasn't been limed for years and brassicas really love the lime, so we're going to lime it first. Now the beds are no dig beds, but the original soil underneath the compost is so hard, I've got to loosen it up a little bit and then hopefully it should just do its thing after that. So we're going to spread the lime and then loosen the soil, then we'll fertilise, top it with the new compost and get them in. Right, that should do on the lime. I'm going to fertilise now. We use this Adubo Organico. You can get it in most agricultural shops. Planting them right up to the top where the leaves start, making sure they're really firmed down. And that'll create a well to direct the watering towards the roots to begin with. Right, we're going to get the canes in now to support the butterfly netting that's going to go over the top. It's getting really warm. Let's go and get the netting. Right, that's the netting on. Done. Morning. Sunday morning. We're going to have a look around the veg garden, see how it's growing. Most of it's going well. Some things not so much. So these are all the mashed potato squash. I seem to have quite a lot going on in there. First time I've grown them, so I'm hoping they do taste like potatoes and might be able to get the kids to eat them. But pretty happy with them so far. Lots of bees in there on the flowers. All good. A lot of the tomatoes are starting to ripen now, so I think next week we're going to have a canning day. So we're going to start canning the tomatoes. I'll probably put a video up of that. I'm also going to crack out the pressure canner, I think. I haven't used it yet, it scares me half to death. But we can try and can some of the yin and yang beans that we grew. I found these in the agricultural shop the other day as well. Never seen them here. Plastic eggs for getting chickens to go broody and to stop them egg eating. So I thought I'd grab a few of those. They were 45 cents an egg. Handy to have around. Right, bell peppers that I got from the market aren't great. Yeah, they are fruiting somewhat, but the plants are small, they're healthy, but not a great pepper year for me. Cannellini beans for the baked beans are going mental. They're starting to yellow off now and dry off, so we'll be picking those probably next week. Do a video on making baked beans. Courgettes are coming to the end. Anything that's left will be chicken food. But they've done quite well. I don't know whether to save seed from some of the bigger ones or not yet. Loofahs, they seem to be going okay. There's some pretty big ones on there. We built this so they would hang underneath. Some of them are hanging underneath. Just remember next year to give them a bit of a helping hand, but there's quite a lot of smaller ones on here starting. So we might end up with not a bad crop from them. Yellow tomatoes, just starting to colour up a little bit. They're not too bad. The cauliflower cage did yesterday. No, actually it was a cabbage cage. I wanted to put cauliflowers in, but I changed it to cabbages. Another row of yellow tomatoes. These are the dwarf French beans I planted, and they're absolutely covered in flowers. I'm not going to bother with the climbers next year. I've had 2 years of no runner beans because of the heat, and really the climbing French beans produce less than these dwarfs, and it's more energy putting the frame up. So the frame next year is just going to be the yard long beans. There's a load more of the Romas starting. Whatever's ripe next week will get canned. Ideally we like to have 70 cans of tomatoes to last a year, but crop's just not big enough this year. I'm going to be changing some varieties and going back to my money makers. Been saving the money maker seed for about 12 years, and they're really heavy croppers. This is the sweet potatoes. Let's see if we can find anything. There are some decent ones in there. Problem is whether I can get to them before the voles do. Race is on. Cucumbers are dying off. Got about 20, 25 in about 10 days. And then plants started to die off. Corn's going well. It's all starting to produce. Bit staggered on the timing. Ones on the other side are doing a little bit better. Well, a bit more head. But looking good on the corn. Very sporadic parsnip germination. I think I planted about 80. Got about 20 up. This is the second batch, as the voles have started on the first batch. broccolis in the netting. These are my peppers from seeds. Not happy with these. They're probably going to get pulled out. I usually put them under lights when I start them off. This year I didn't. First year we've had the polytunnel, so I thought I'd see how they went in there. Obviously not the best of ideas, so back under lights next year. Little babies are growing well. They're all hiding in the house at the minute. We've got, I think, 3 hens and 1 cockerel. Cockerel's been reserved by somebody. Just waiting for them to get a bit bigger. And then we'll move them over at the minute they get beaten up. Potatoes, terrible crop. They're coming out soon. I'm going to replace them with cauliflowers. Get those under netting and shade for the winter. But I'll see what marbles I can save out of there. Parsnips, what's left of them. As you can see, the voles have had quite a lot. They're on the edge of the asparagus bed. And the ones that the voles haven't had, whirlwind crude set to them the other day with a stick. So not a very good parsnip crop this year. Into the polytunnel. Everything's got a load of flowers on. It's all just chilies in here. But they're late producing. This, I have no idea what it is. It's absolutely jet black. It's supposed to be a Kashmiri and it's clearly not. But these are supposed to be Kashmiris and they look a little bit more like it. But sparse on production. Be looking for some better seeds because I'm out of homemade Kashmiri chili powder and I really need to stock up again. Scotch bonnets seem to be doing okay. The Nagas for the super hot sausages are starting. I think these are Zebrange stripy chilies. Loads of flowers but not much. Oh, there's one little one. See if they turn the correct colour. These are chocolate habaneros. Again, there's quite a few flowers. Oh, there's a few in there. These are supposed to all be jalapenos ready to make cowboy candy. But some of them are not looking like jalapenos. I mean, I don't know what that is, but it's an iridescent purple. It's supposed to be tiger striped. It is a bit striped, but very strange. These, they don't look like jalapenos to me. These a bit more, but a very strange colour. We've got some growing in there. I'm waiting for a few to use in the Texan baked beans. But there's lots of flowers, so we'll see. Looking at the size of that plant, I think that's supposed to be the mammoth jalapeno. The plants are all good quality, lots of flowers. It'll be a bit later. The seeds we planted the other day, about 3 or 4 days ago, Swedes are already up, which is a bit crazy. Just waiting for the rest to show their faces. Right, had enough of the turkeys escaping. Turn it round. So we're going to trim the wing feathers. There we go, just the one, should stop them